Hello Internet, welcome back to our Castlevania Symphony of the Night playthrough. In the last episode, we unlocked the inverted castle, and we're going to be heading over there. Let's check this castle first. I don't see anything that we didn't explore other than the area directly underneath the library. Oh, in fact, I had said that in this episode, before we went to the castle, we would go to the library to shop a little bit, so let's do that. We'll buy a bunch of potions just so that we don't have to come back here while we're over in the castle. I wish I knew how much cash I had. Hopefully is enough to buy some things. Where are my library cards? There they are. We'll pop a library card to head over to the library. That way we don't have to backtrack too much. Hopefully the volume and everything is okay. It's nice just to have volume. We had a couple episodes there where I screwed up and we had no music or anything in the background. So, again, apologies for that. I think that the series is doing pretty okay. I get a fair number of views on these videos, but most people don't stick around. So it makes me wonder if I'm off-putting in some way. What that says to me is that people like the game. Do we have any gems? We do. What it tells me is that people like the game, but they don't like me. So I don't know what to make of that. Okay, potions. Restores some HP or restores about half HP. We can only buy 8 of these. Let's buy 6.
Thank you.
Let's buy 7.
Thank you.
No, let's just buy the max and then buy a crappy potion as well. I think having heal half HP is probably a better value than the crappy ones, would be my estimation. So I'm just gonna power through. I do think that the inverted castle is a little bit ridiculous. They have a lot of enemies that spawn in entirely too large of numbers, and they very closely packed them together, and it's clear to me that they just wanted to kind of spam the enemies rather than actually present you with a proper challenge. Okay, your hitboxes are annoying me immensely. Let's just power through here. Ignore the books, it's fine. Just don't get hit by these guys. Crap. There we go. We should be able to evade the books at this point. Getting cursed is just such an annoyance because you can't backdash if you're cursed. And now that we're heading into, like, you might think, oh, you know, we were at the library, we should have bought better equipment, we should have bought better armor, better weapons. Once we get into the inverted castle, we're going to be able to retrieve our starting gear from the very beginning of the game, and that's the best gear that you can get in the entire game. So there's really no reason to do that. We're going to be constantly finding upgrades as we go through the new castle. So I don't know the order of progression in the new castle, so we're just gonna sort of go wherever we feel like it. I don't think it really matters. Can I go? I don't want to go through the clock tower. I have to if I go this way. No, we can just teleport room. Wait, where am I going? Big, yes, so there's a teleport room there. So let's just, stupid Medusa head, let's just go there to the teleport room. That's the mid elevator, I think, where we just passed it. Okay, good to know. Yeah, the enemy spam is very real in the other castle, and I find it very annoying. I think that people who are fans of the game, myself included, I think it's kind of nice just to have more to explore. So it's hard to hate on it and say like, oh, this was a bad design or whatever. But I just genuinely feel like they just went overboard with the whole enemy spam, and I don't enjoy it. Oh, we're at the bottom. Okay, please, yes. We'll just, actually, don't do this. Just use the jump boots. So much faster. And then we'll bat over here. Oh, Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people enjoy the series, but I feel like people don't enjoy me as an individual, and I don't really know what to make of that. it always makes me wonder if that's typical for YouTube. Like, so like most of my series, when I get the analytics for it, it'll say like, okay, the average watch time was 12 minutes or whatever, which is pretty good. It means most people watched like half of the video before they decided to stop watching, and that's like the average, right? So it's based on what everyone did. So it balances out the people who watch for 1 second and the people who watch for 30 minutes. Unfortunately, with this series, it's much more like I get more views, but I get like 1 second of watch time, which means that people click the video, which is nice. You know, view count does matter for analytics, like for the YouTube algorithm and stuff. But it also means that they clicked it and then immediately clicked away. And I don't know, you know, I'm new enough to YouTube that I don't really know if that's normal. I don't know if I'm, you know, making mistakes. Am I making the wrong kind of content, you know? So, and it makes me wonder if other YouTubers experience that as well. So, like, yesterday I watched CinemaSins. We're going to try on these equipments. Yesterday I watched CinemaSins. They covered the downgrade. What about the cloak? Is a very slight upgrade, plus it gives us better constitution. Sure. Take the royal cloak here. So I watched CinemaSins. They covered The Fugitive. If you're not familiar with CinemaSins, stop living under a rock. Go Google them. They're wonderful. But basically, CinemaSins is like they review movies, kind of, and they give like commentary and criticism of films as they go through them. So they hit a lot of movies and they'll say like, oh, this is a cliche, etc., etc. And I really enjoy that kind of content, and I enjoy watching CinemaSins. So they covered The Fugitive, which is a great movie, and I was curious what they had to say. And I watched it, and I watched the whole video, but it made me wonder, do they also constantly have people who watch for like 2 seconds and then quit? Or is it something where it's me and a higher quality YouTuber would not experience this problem? So it's always kind of it's just difficult when I'm not really part of the culture. You know, I'm very small on YouTube. I really don't have a huge audience. I haven't been doing it very long, so I don't have the experience and knowledge that a lot of people would have in that situation to know. I never know what to think. Library card. Pop out of here. You can see as well that being in the inverted castle really requires all of our movement abilities, because we're really oh, it's a save room. We'll save. You'll see it requires a lot of the jump boots, a lot of the bat transformation and stuff. Because it's inverted, we actually fall to the top rather than the bottom, so there's a lot of ground we have to kind of jump boots through. Like here, we don't have the lifts that we had in the original section of this, so it's a little more difficult to navigate these sort of rooms without the movement tech. I guess this is going to take us to, I was going to say the Medusa fight, but you're a big old bat. Hello. I don't... oh. Okay. Oh, I see. If I jump, when he's winding, he will knock me against the wall. Having a little hard time hitting you. There, you got me again. So stay on the ground. We shouldn't get picked up. He's a little bit hard to hit because his hitbox is actually horizontal. And we can only really hit him at the apex of our jump. Oh, get out of here. Very easy fight though. It only took us like 9 hits to kill him. A little surprised by that. Also, my volume is a little low. Just a touch. I can actually hear what's going on. I think the, in fact, I barely hear... Oh, I think my headphones are dying. This HDMI cable that I'm using blinks a lot, so like right there I had a lot of black screen, which you did not have. And I think it also interferes with the audio. Oh, I see this. This sound is very loud, but the music is very quiet. Okay. It's fine. There was a hidden wall here, wasn't there? Oh, on the other side? Another shuriken, which I think is what was there in the regular castle as well. We're going to proceed. So yeah, I never know YouTube stuff. Whatever. I'm very new. Hello, Bomb Man. Suddenly my sound is too loud. It only took 2 hits. Can I walk on you safely? I can. That one took 1 hit. I guess we criticaled him. I don't know, I wasn't really paying much attention. Yes, now it's very loud. Why are you doing this to me, television? Of course, and the bonk on the jump boots also makes it a little difficult to navigate. There was no way I got stabbed by that thing. It's difficult to navigate because if you use the jump boots and you bonk your head, you completely lose your momentum and stuff. And it really messes with, really. We're taking quite a lot of damage here. Despite having picked up all those health ups and stuff, we're a little bit in a fragile predicament, and I'm concerned we're going to not be able to find a save location. In fact, we're heading towards the clock tower, which is like a really dangerous place in the game, so I'm not super excited to be doing that. I would rather save and get a full heal, but I think we're pretty far from the other save locations. I think we'll just go for it. We have the fairy card, so she'll heal us if we get into super bad trouble. Okay. Thankfully, those don't maintain their hitbox after they've been removed from the enemy. Okay. They only seem to take 1 hit, although there are a lot of them. And so here we can see already what I was talking about with the enemy spam. They're just dumping these Medusa heads on screen, and because they petrify you... Okay, yes, please stop. Because they can petrify you, you end up losing progress and it knocks you down, which I find extremely frustrating. Basically, every clock tower in the Castlevania games is terrible, and I hate it. I just finished playing Aria of Sorrow. Just look at how many Medusa heads are on screen at the moment. It becomes quickly very tedious and very annoying. You can destroy them, but it's the same thing. Their hitboxes are a little difficult to get a hold of. I think in this one we just drop to the bottom. I would love if you would just screw off and leave me alone, please, while I'm trying to navigate. I just finished playing Aria of Sorrow. The clock tower in that was not nearly as bad as it was in this game, but it's still a point of frustration for me when they dump a lot of those floaty heads on screen. I would love to go back in because we missed a room in there, but I also do not care enough to We're not doing this. Just go out the top. It's fine. I'm sure they put enemies down here. Hello. Horseback man with a naginata. Kill him really quick. And the holy water is also less useful here because fewer enemies actually are on the ground floor. A lot of them fly, a lot of them are in the air a lot of the time. So it's definitely of more limited use than it was in our previous excursions into the original castle. But that said, I still enjoy the holy water more than anything else. Dragon Helm, huh? That would go holy glasses, probably. Frightens enemies and lowers defense. Enemy defense, I guess. But it would drop our intelligence by 5, raise our strength, which would mean more damage, raise our attack value and our defense. Go ahead and put that on, it's fine. I do think we need the holy glasses for the final area of the game, but we're not going to like press to beat the boss and just get the game over with. We're going to explore a lot of the inverted castle. So we'll be doing that, I think. And this should bring us back over to the wall here. This would just take us to the bottom. I don't think there's really anything up there that I care that much about. The other benefit of the inverted castle is that they start just throwing tons and tons of stat ups to you. So like, we've already found quite a few of those HP up items. If I recall, there's a save at the very top of this. Is that right? It is. We'll save. So they start throwing a lot of those heart ups and HP ups at you. So you end up, by the time you're done with the inverted castle, you'll have like 600 HP probably. If not more than that. So that is nice, at least, that we're going to be constantly getting tankier and tankier. That said, some of the bosses here are pretty difficult. Okay, with this jump. One boss in particular has the most HP of any enemy in the game. Is quite tedious to deal with. I guess we don't have to flip the switch here. Oh, that's right, these guys don't take damage. We'll just navigate around them. Really wish these were just a little bit lower so we could actually make them in one high jump. Or one double jump, rather. Nothing up here. Some cash. That too, I remember by the time I originally got through the inverted castle, I was like super rich. And just bought a ton of high potions. This will take us to the library. I guess we can go there. Sure, we need to explore the whole castle anyway. Oh, this is the teleport room. We don't care about that. We just need to go into it so that we have access to it in the future. Hello, Jack. Welcome to chat. Thanks for coming out. Jack of Bones. That too, level ups are going to be more common here. Ah, oh, they're bouncy. Okay, enough with that, please. Okay, guy up there as well. I wish I could double jump up here so I didn't have to do the weird jump input, but okay. Like, it's just so annoying that they're just very slightly too high for me to actually double jump, especially because they put enemies up there. And as the bat, if you take any damage, you revert to your old form. So if I do this, and the enemy's up there, they can just knock me back down, which is not great. No elevator either, I see. Is fine. So this should lead to the library. Like I said, we need to explore pretty much everywhere anyway, so we might as well head in here. Seems like a natural starting point. Hello, lion. Oh, and a severed head. Classic. Who doesn't like severed heads that fly around for no explicable reason? And lions that explode upon death. Classic. How is it, murder? I'm okay, I guess. Not much to report. Didn't really feel like streaming today. Sometimes I get the urge to just do other stuff, you know, around the house and things like that, but I'm trying really hard to maintain the schedule. You know, we already missed Monday's stream due to, like, just errands and things that I had to take care of. Hello, Spiky Pole Man. Don't really know what your deal is, but I hate you. And then, of course, next Monday, great time to mention, I'm trying to mention it in every stream, Monday the 10th, I have some things going on, so I'm not going to be streaming this Monday either. And yeah, it's just, you know, one of those days where kind of felt like working around the house, taking care of some things I needed to take care of. But ended up, you know, I'm streaming anyway, so. But I'm okay. Ah, it's a killer robot. But I'm okay, you know, nothing. Oh, God, he shoots as well. Okay, so he's just never gonna stop shooting, huh? That's pretty BS. Do I have the firebolt ability? I do. Kind of ridiculous that he never stopped shooting. That seems like a great way to get stun locked for a long period of time. So I'm okay, you know, nothing really exceptional going on. Library card and some gemstones to sell next time we go visit the library. Other than that, not really anything going on. I had Subway for dinner, as I often do before I stream, and they told me that they are discontinuing the sub that I always get. That was a noteworthy experience. That was unfortunate. So I really like, they have a sub called Rotisserie Chicken, and they have other chicken subs, but they're all like that really manufactured chicken that looks super like you might buy chicken strips where they're really kind of tough and not very good. And the rotisserie chicken was like actual chicken meat, it looked like, so I felt much more comfortable eating that. And I went in today and was like, oh yeah, give me a rotisserie chicken. And they said, nope. Nope, that's being discontinued. This is a weird attack. Let's see how this works. This might actually be really good, because the attack, like the area of the attack seems much higher. Oh, it's so much better. I really like this. We're gonna stick with this. Because really, if I hit them once, I hit them many, many times. I've never seen that weapon before, even though I played this previously. So that seems pretty great. Maybe it's a rare drop or something. But yeah, gonna roll with this, because this seems incredible. And we'll probably use this till the end of the game, would be my guess. Way better than anything we've had before. Oh yeah, so they discontinued my sub, which is, you know, whatever. I mean, you know, we already came this way, huh? That's disappointing. Thought we were going somewhere new. It's not a big deal. It's just a mild inconvenience, because now I don't know what I'll be eating at Subway. I had another one of those crappy rib sandwiches we talked about some stream a while back. It was okay. It's really cheap and not very good, but ultimately it's just a sub, so it's not like it's earth-shattering change or anything. I'm getting a lot of level ups here, which is good, because it's going to level up our stats. And basically it's like a passive way of gradually getting better and better, because we're not actually, like, we have no control when we level up, but it does benefit us, so. Gotta be a secret wall here. No? Just an empty room. Okay, that's exciting. Maybe the ground is secret? Nope. So that was really the only thing today of note. I got a package. So I mentioned before that Etsy canceled my order. Which I don't think was in this stream, so we'll mention it for people who maybe are watching only this stream. Basically, I ordered a PlayStation 2 from Etsy because I wanted a modded one, because I wanted to be able to play backups of games and blah blah blah, etc. Software preservation. I believe in preserving physical media, speech, etc., etc. So I wanted a modded one so I could play backups, that way I'm not damaging my discs. And so I went to Etsy, because that's like the only place I know of that you can buy a pre-modded PlayStation. Ordered it, and then they canceled the order on me, and I was real pissed about it initially. So I contacted them and was like, hey, you know, I need you to let me know why you canceled it, because I ordered a bunch of other stuff for the PlayStation, and now I don't have a PlayStation, so all this stuff is useless. So today, I got a package, which is it's a hard drive to USB. Basically, it's built for larger sized hard drives, so it has an integrated power source. It plugs the hard drive into this device, and then you can connect that device directly to a USB port. So it turns what is otherwise an internal hard drive into a USB accessible hard drive. So I got that for the PlayStation so that I could import, you know, the backup images of the files onto the PlayStation. And now I have no reason to have this device. I'll never use it. Like, I have hard drives that I use for storing my YouTube footage and stuff, but they're all built to be external, so I don't know, it's just gonna go in a box, you know, and sit until I feel like I need it for something. So it was a waste of I don't know how much I spent on that, 15 bucks I think, something like that, plus shipping. Not a lot of money, but you know, when you're poor like I am, it's, you know, hard to not be mad that you lost a few bucks, you know. Thought maybe these were secret rooms, they're not. So I got that package today, and I haven't even opened it yet. It's just gonna sit here. So was pretty disappointed by that. Etsy has not gotten back to me either, which is I find frustrating, because I feel like if you're going to be a website that is about connecting sellers and buyers, you would think you'd be way less likely to cancel an order. You'd be way more likely to contact, because like obviously you can't compete with like eBay or Amazon or any of the bigger people, so you would think they'd be really, really quick to resolve these kind of issues so that they could keep their customers happy. but they haven't gotten back to me. That was, I think it was Tuesday they canceled it, so it's only been 3 days, so, like, I'm not super irritated by it at this point, but I would really like a response. I just, like, I don't even care that the order was canceled. It's annoying, but ultimately I probably shouldn't have spent the money anyway, so it's like, it's fine. Basically, you know, you saved me the money that I would have spent on the PlayStation. But, like, I'm mostly irritated that you can't convey any explanation to me. Like, it was canceled without explanation. Like, all I just want to know, like, is it a problem with my bank? Was it a problem with my card? Do I have to contact my bank because there's, like, some mysterious hold on credit purchases because they thought it was identity theft or something? Is it just because the seller ran out of product or something? Is it because Etsy has like personal reasons why they couldn't, you know, let me make that order? That's all I want to know. I just want an explanation as to why you canceled an order, you know, like 3 days after it was made. You could have given me something and let me know something, you know. All we got was a gem. Is that a ring or is that a gem? Storalite or something like that? It is something to wear. Strengthens the power of the cross. That's probably the cross mini. It gives +5 attack, huh? But the Ring of Pails gives +1 to every stat, I think. +5 attack is no doubt better, but yeah, let's just keep what we have. So I'm a little frustrated by Etsy, but mostly just because I'm confused and I don't really understand what happened. Is the short story of that lengthy thing to deal with. So I don't know. I just wish there was better communication, you know. It's just like if I ordered something on Amazon, I've had this happen where, like, for instance, I bought EU4 a while back, and when I bought EU4, they declined my purchase. And I was like, okay, I don't understand why they declined my purchase. I just want to know what happened so that I can fix it, so I can actually buy something. And they never really gave me an answer. They basically just said no, and then it took me a lot of trying to contact them before I found out why that happened. I've also had that happen recently when I was trying to do Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle declined immediately, and I was like, I don't understand why. You know, this is through my Amazon account. Obviously, I have my Amazon credentials. I have my personal card information. So, like, why was it declined? Did you think I stole someone's identity? What is the issue here? So, it's just, it's frustrating. We don't need to talk about it at length. I just, you know, was pretty annoyed by it at the time. I was very upset when I saw it got canceled because I was really looking forward to it. But, you know, after a little while, I was like, you know, basically it saved me money, so it's hard to hate it, you know. It's not like it cost me much of anything. It's just an annoyance, and I lost like $15 buying the hard drive thing, so pretty minimal impact. Okay, heads, get out of here. Jack says maybe the seller went out of business. Sure, maybe. Their store page is still up, but they no longer have the PlayStation listed. They only have a PS3 listed, so they may have run out of stock. That could be a possibility. All I want is just some knowledge as to what happened, you know. Like I said, it's not that big a deal. It's just, you should really tell your customers what happened when something like that happens so that they're not just sitting there pissed off like I was, you know. But anyway, I still haven't heard from them. And, yeah, pretty much boring otherwise. I think we got like 5 levels clearing this library. It's crazy to me. And this new sword is like really making me think this is like the best weapon in the game, because hitting multiple times on one key press is super awesome. Okay, please don't bounce me into the skull. Okay. If we get hit as the bat, like I said, we'll get knocked back and everything. Jack says, how's the family and dogs and cat? They're okay. I guess pets are, pets, so they're always really. This is what I mean about it being annoying, because like there's no reason to put a guy up there. Like it's too high to double jump, so just getting up there is annoying.